there's been another glitch world record achieved in Mario Kart World. This time on Crown City with much greater improvements. Almost a full second improvement. The previous world record was by both Pluto and Bruh in second place here with a 2:04.415, a world record tie broken by a glitch. That's right. So, let's take a look at the replay here real quick and see exactly what happened with this glitch. Okay, so everything looks normal so far. Usually something at the start. Oh, yeah. So, apparently, Pluto waited 21 hours to do this world record. Reason why, as you can see, the car paths are thrown off completely. He just bounces off two invisible cars. He actually let the cars push him from the back for 21 hours to get really, really far ahead. Now, of course, this run isn't super perfect. It's not ideal. It can save probably up to 3 seconds in total if we eventually figure out some good strats. And there's also ways to manipulate the car RNG to actually give a coin car really late on into lap 1 to secure max coins. And as you can see, the first lap actually doesn't count in the ghost. So, this seems very strange so far. Like, why? What is happening here? So essentially, the reason why Pluto is waiting 21 hours is he's letting the cars push him to a starting spot that is way more superior than any normal starting spot. It's a full 3 seconds ahead, basically. And what this does is essentially just makes it 3 seconds faster. It's really that simple. And the reason why you can go for this is because the game lets you sit for 21 hours in the replay and eventually just lets you get pushed further and further and further up to where you actually don't want to be pushed further up anymore. And we're going to take a look at what the live run looked like just after this. But you're going to see something very strange at the end of this world record because we are still on lap 1 technically with what this ghost shows. So you're going to see something very strange at the end. Check the timer top right. Yeah, so the Wiggler does the finishing animation, but then the timer keeps going for a little bit longer. So, let me show you what happens when you race against this ghost real quick. So if I'm on the same world record combo, you'd think, okay, well, I'm using the same combo, surely this game is deterministic, right? No, it's not, actually. You're going to see Pluto be really, really far ahead. You see that tiny Wiggler in the background doing tricks? Isn't that crazy? So if we go back, go back to our starting spot, you're going to see this car come up. And it's pushing us just ever so slightly forward. So let's restart this. And we're going to let the car push us forward just by sitting completely still. So if we do this, in the replay, what happens is it'll just push you continuously over and over and over again because you can sit for so long. And then eventually, when enough cars pass by and you want to get to that spot where Pluto got to, after 21 hours, they'll just push exactly where you want to go. But as you can see here, I'm pushed to the left. So, since I'm not in the replay, I'm getting pushed to the left, which means this next car is actually not going to push me at all. It's just going to go right on by me. But if you get into the replay after you finish a run, it actually just sits there and doesn't get hit or anything. The car just barely pushes you forward. So, we're going to take a look at Pluto's live run and see what changes, and maybe we can see further improvements on this track in the future. So I'm going to fast forward through this first part of Pluto's run in the live part because he's currently conducting the glitch by disconnecting his controller and reconnecting it. And here, he ends up really far ahead like we saw. And now, what he can do is just go immediately for these coins right off the bat. And just continue the run like normal. Now, as you can see, unlike in the Ghosts, the cars are actually lined up like they are supposed to be in this live run. In the Ghost, it has a little bit of a different cycle because you're basically in the replay cycling over and over with those cars until you eventually want to go with your starting position that you have, like in this one. So Pluto's just doing the standard run. This car cycle is actually very similar to the ones in the no glitch world records, and that's why Pluto probably got this world record so soon on in the glitches discovery, because he's just so used to how these runs normally act, and he got a similar car cycle. I don't know if that was on purpose or if it was just purely by chance, but either way, he didn't have to improv too much in that first lap, and that allowed him to really get himself to the proper coins and to the proper lines so he could end up really, really fast for lap 1. Now, normally by now he would have 20 coins, but you can usually get 2 from this, end up on 20. He did not get 2 there, unfortunately, but he gets the 20th from that ramp, gets the perfect phantom trick on the ground, and now he can just go for the run like normal. He actually does make a huge mistake here by not getting the full trick, which means he doesn't get a boosted charge jump into this pole, which is normally really, really good. But that lost quite a bit of time, and I imagine it's because of the nerves. He probably didn't have many runs come up to this point, and he didn't have many as well because he has to wait for so dang long. So here he doesn't go for the extra trick like the new non-glitch world record does, because he just doesn't want to risk falling off the end. But he does get the rest of the run perfect, gets the trick at the end, and saves about a second. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm excited to see more glitch world records in the future. This and Mario Bros. Circuit were the 2 main glitch categories that have been confirmed so far, but I'm sure there's going to be many, many more. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.